Alright, y'all, I'm back with another bang of the young boys today, man, and hey, man, and I'm back with another special reaction video for y'all young boys today, man. So, alright, y'all, today, we're back with another death battle video. It's called Master Chief versus Doomslayer, Halo versus Doom. Not gonna lie, y'all, my early prediction already is that Doomslayer is absolutely wiping my boy Master Chief. And I've never been a Doom fan. I've never sat there and really played the games, but I've heard a lot about Doom's lore, and I've heard that he basically fights Satan himself. He fights Satan himself, and he fights basically existential gods or people that are like universal power level. That's what the lore or what I've heard on the back end, and not really knowing nothing about like Doom or nothing like that. I just heard that his competition is just unmatched. You know what I'm saying? And Master Chief, he's like one of my favorite gaming characters of all time, but yeah, I just don't think he stands a chance against someone that's literally fighting Lucifer himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's running through hell with gasoline and matches in his back pocket. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't think Master Chief really stands a chance in this, but let me know in the comments who y'all think is gonna win before you watch the video. But all right, y'all, before we get in the video, man, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if y'all new, y'all. Let's get into Master Chief versus Doomslayer. If the animation is not 3D game style type video game, anything like that, then they absolutely failed already. I'm letting y'all know, but it looks like they're about to do this video justice from that intro right there.
Chief versus Doomslayer,
the super soldier and the demon destroyer of Doom. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Born in the distant year of 2511, John grew up in a normal space colony many light years from Earth. However, John was anything but normal.
He was different from the other boys. Taller, stronger, meaner.
Which is why the brilliant Dr. Halsey chose him for her great experiment, the Spartan 2 program.
Well, he wasn't just chosen, he was kidnapped, replaced by a dying clone so nobody would know.
Newly conscripted into the United Nations Space Command as John 117, he was only 6 years old.
He wasn't the only one. Him and 74 other.
So basically, he was Gojo before Gojo was Gojo. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he was born, he was literally born different. He was literally the definition of just being born different. Okay, let's read his stats off. His name is Master Chief Petty Officer John 117, age 49. I didn't know he was that old. I'm not gonna lie. 6'10"? He was 6'10"? Master Chief was 6'10"? He should be out there hooping against Yao Ming. He should be on LeBron's team right now, helping against freaking Anthony Edwards and playing against freaking Victor Wembanyama, grabbing boards and shit. Like, I didn't know he's 6'10". Goodness gracious, how much he weighs? Oh, they didn't put his weight on it though. That would have been fire if they sat there and put his weight. But then in armor, he's 7'2". That is a unit of a man. Good God, he got to be very solid though, because like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen his build and everything. Like, he's a solid dude. Born March 7, 2511. Homeworld. Rated, I'm not even going to attempt that. Y'all not going to sit there and catch me slipping and say I can't read. Physically augmented super soldier. Canonically extremely lucky. Likes Cortana, Weapon, Miranda, Johnson, and Esperanza. What's that? Dislikes the Didact, the Flood, and Paramount Plus. I'm weak. I think they did try to sit there and make a Halo Paramount Plus series, but it did not pan out at all. I wish that one day they do actually do like the Halo series some justice and make it into some form of series, or maybe even just a movie. Because I think I seen a Dead Space movie or something like that. That was like animated. It was 2D, and that joint was absolutely fire to me. So hopefully that maybe Halo get the same treatment one day. But like, I ain't gonna lie, it seemed like Master Chief is actually a freaking unit. I didn't know he was 7'2". Like, him being 7'2", being able to grab rebounds against with Victor Wembanyama, and then being like a jacked, suited up Captain America super soldier. That's gonna be one of his greatest advantages right there.
Other kids got shoved into the deadliest summer camp ever, going through intense training to be molded into child soldiers. Cause you can't spell infantry without infant.
The training tore away John's identity. He couldn't remember his family. He couldn't remember his home. He couldn't even remember his full name. All that mattered was the game. The mission.
And boy, was he good at it. learning all sorts of military history, tactics, leadership, and best of all, weapons.
8 years later, he was finally prepared for the augmentation process that would make him superhuman. Augmentation which almost half of his peers did not survive, and even
Jesus.
more were left permanently disfigured.
He's got this. How bad could it be?
The biochemical and biomechanical process was extraordinary. Hormones and protein complexes boosted his muscle growth to an inhuman scale. His senses were surgically enhanced by rewiring his brain and capillaries. Carbide ceramic
He literally went through the Captain America procedure. Like, that's what it sounded like. It looked like they took like what happened to Wolverine with the adamantium, and they took like the Captain America soldier serum program, combined it together, and then damn, here you go. It's Master Chief in 2511. That's crazy, bro.
was grafted to his skeleton to make his bones nearly unbreakable. His nervous
See?
system was literally shocked into reacting 300% faster at all times.
Goodness
and with
gracious.
a little luck, John was torn apart and rebuilt as something new.
A Spartan!
freaking
Hey, the process is messed up, but you can't argue with the results. And it wasn't long before he earned the rank of Master Chief Petty Officer. Time
I
to
bet.
fight some crazy aliens!
And he has the gear to take on a whole army by himself.
Oh yeah, the M85C assault rifle can fire 650 rounds in a minute. The M6R is nicknamed the Spartan Laser for a reason and can blow up tanks with a single beam of light. He's got a semi-auto rocket launcher with a lock-on feature, and if you're as lucky as John, a jumping feature. Oh, don't get me started on that beautiful, beautiful pistol. Good times.
Is Master Chief the greatest Spartan of all time? Is there someone that's actually surpassed Master Chief yet canonically in the series? Like, has there been someone to pass, like, you know, John? Has there? Because I'm not too caught up in Halo because, you know, I'm more of a PlayStation guy. I played some Halo games back when I was very, very young. I know some of the story about Master Chief, and he is one of my favorite characters. But I think there's a comic series or something like that. But let me know in the comments, is there someone actually better than Master Chief at this point? Because I just genuinely don't see anyone surpassing what he did. He took on, like, whole legions by himself, but I don't know.
He's picked up a number of enemy weapons over the years. The Covenant's charging plasma pistol, homing needler, and sticky plasma grenades add whole new strategies to Master Chief's combat style. And the weapons from the Banished basically shoot big, scary spikes at people. Kind of hardcore.
Unless he finds the
I can't
energy
tell about one
sword
of
or
things.
gravity hammer first, then he's
Yeah,
gonna
that's my favorite
jump in
weapon.
swinging. Come on, you know everyone goes for the sword.
Out of the 135 plus weapons he's carried, the tech of the Forerunners may be his most impressive find. Ionized
I don't know, something about that gravity hammer, bro, and then swinging that back with like all your might and then smacking the like in the head and then just seeing them fly across the map and the old ragdoll motion. It was very, very satisfying. Especially when you just sat there, you was getting smacked by that thing all game, and then you finally get one yourself and you finally crush somebody like you're like Thor from Asgard. Like, it's just a different feeling, bro. But the energy sword was fire though. I don't know. What was your favorite weapons in the Halo series?
particle weapons, slip space portal generators, and shields made of extremely durable hard light. In fact, by tapping into a Forerunner ship he was on, a massive amount of that very hard light formed a shield strong enough to save him from a point-blank 30 megaton nuclear warhead.
It annihilated a whole starship, and Chief was just fine, floating around in space like he's chilling at the pool. I guess it helps
Like he's
that he's
Battle
wearing
Beast or
armor
something.
so badass. It's named after Thor's hammer, Mjolnir.
There we go.
Well, the Mjolnir armor improves his strength and speed even more, has energy shields to block incoming fire, and fills his wounds with medical biofoam. He's got a grappling hook, cause who doesn't? And thrusters so he can fly. Well, kind of.
Spartans in armor have dodged laser fire from the Type 50 beam rifle, and Master Chief has pushed himself to run 66 miles per hour, matching the top
Damn.
speed of a cheetah.
And he's strong enough to flip the 66-ton Scorpion tank.
So let me get this straight. This dude is probably like 6'10" without the armor on, like 280 pounds, pure solid mass and muscle. Captain America and Logan super serums inside of his body with an adamantium damn near skeleton. You know what I'm saying? Then he can also reach the top speed of a freaking cheetah. This is like the epitome of being like a epitome of being the honored one. He is the honored one. There's no one closer to him. Like, how do you sit there and compete against someone like this? This is the guy she tells you not to worry about. You know what I'm saying?
Tank, and even an elephant.
What? Why would he throw an elephant?
No,
Just
Wiz,
'cause he
not
can.
the animal, though he could definitely suplex the hell out of one of those if he wanted to. I'm
Yes, he
talking about
can.
that behemoth of a mega truck that moves like
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
2 miles an hour. Even the
Hated
game wonders how Chief can flip that 200-ton beast.
He can access other equipment with the Mjolnir armor, like invisibility, speed boosts, extra shields, and
gotta
even
read the
10
comics.
seconds of total invincibility. But even without those, the armor is strong enough to survive re-entering the Earth's atmosphere and crashing to the ground.
The moment we all realized just how tough this guy really is. Tough enough to end the war with the Alien Covenant almost single-handedly. He was so scary, the aliens even started calling him the Demon.
You'd think he
The freaking legions of aliens are giving you your own lore. Like they're making biblicals about you. Like you're probably in the aliens' Bible. You were probably their antichrist. You gotta have some damn respect, bro. That's just respect right there, man. That's just something crazy. That's crazy. These dudes probably have passages about this man, about the things he have done to their legions, about the families and their lineages that he's conquered and destroyed. He is the battle beast of Halo. Not gonna lie.
wouldn't still be a petty officer after that. If anyone deserves a raise, it's him.
Oh, Master
Yeah.
Chief Petty Officer is the highest rank for enlisted recruits. A commissioned officer isn't as active in the field. Kind of defeats the whole point of being a super soldier, right?
Makes sense.
Literally.
And he wasn't totally alone in this. He had the help of an onboard artificial intelligence system based on the mind of Dr. Halsey herself, Cortana.
God, everything comes with AI these days. This
do.
one's different, though. Or, wait, maybe not. Is anyone horny for Alexa?
Cortana can hack
weak.
other AIs, even those designed by far more advanced civilizations. She is constantly tracking enemies, can guide large-scale battles, and even process the entirety of human knowledge in less than 2 hours.
Jesus.
ChatGPT could never.
I mean, Chief isn't too far from an emotionless robot himself. Halsey made him like that.
Sort of. He's a force to be reckoned with, but John lost a lot of himself along the way. As luck would have it, and John is quite lucky, Cortana proved herself a dear friend. Even when she started her villain arc and exploded. But it's okay, he just got a new one.
Kind of ironic how the artificial chick based on the woman who destroyed his life would bring back his sense of humanity.
But no matter who or what he has on his side, the Master Chief is no mere hero of Earth.
I'm about to say, I don't think he has a lot of friends from what I'm remembering. Like, yeah, Cortana was like one of the most constant things in his life, which is a very, very hard life for like a super soldier like that. It's very sad that like he really didn't have a chance to have anything else except for what he is. He is what he is. He's the definition of I am what I am. And I can't be basically a warrior in a garden. He must always be at war. He must always have a purpose and a mission because that's all he knows. It's just something about that is extremely powerful and at the same time very, very sad that like he will literally have nothing else. Like this is what he is. He's a soldier. You send him off somewhere to destroy something and he'll bring it back. He'll bring whatever thing you send it back head on a pike. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy.
But a savior of the galaxy.
Whether or
He
not
is.
he starts a fight, you can be damned sure he'll
Don't
finish
that
it.
joint.
2 dark moons circle the red planet of Mars. Phobos, named for the Greek god of fear, and Deimos, inspired by the god of dread.
Sounds like the perfect place for portals to the burning abyss.
As demons swarm the Martian moon of Phobos, only one man survived to tell the tale and push the demons back to the pits of hell.
He was a space marine until he refused an order to fire on civilians. He was an engineer until his base was overrun by demons. He
All right, let's look at the stats right here, man. So we don't even know his name. So y'all been playing as like basically Dante's from Dante's Inferno for all these years and never learned the dude's name, which is very sad. His full name is unknown. His age is 1,000 years, physically 30s to 40s. Why is he alive for so long? Is he also like something out of this world? Is he not human? Like, why is he 1,000 years old? That's crazy. All right, so he's 6'8". So he's not 7'2" like Master Chief, but like he's still like a LeBron James archetype or build. Like he's still out there. Like basically he can check LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard. So he's up there. He should be out there helping my boy right now. And his rank is Marine General of Night Sentinels. So I'm assuming, I told you I never played Doom. I'm assuming that like they have their whole government or whole system to take on these demons or like some type of structure to take on demons. So his titles are Slayers, Hellwalker, the Outlander. Great-great-grandson of William J. I don't know his last name. I'm not going to attempt, but we're going to call him Blah. Can run on anything. So he's just like a goat that when you know how goats can sit there and like any crack in a wall kind of like climb all the walls and stuff like that. Is he like that or something? He likes his pet rabbit. adorable. Skateboarding, crazy. And Isabel, don't know who that is. Hates demons, and more goddamn filthy, no good demons. That's basically what he hates. Okay, I'm starting to understand him a little bit more, but it don't seem like they give you too much with him.
Owned a cute pet rabbit named Daisy until those demons murdered her,
What the
pissing him off
fudge?
so much even the Hulk would be jealous.
This impossible man was known as, well, nobody really knows. He's a mystery, a symbol of both death and hope. So we just call him
Doom Guy! Oh yeah! There's a reason why my leg is the same super shotgun he's got. And now you can get your own super shotgun on me, where it belongs.
What is that?
My U2, stupid! It's just like me, except 8.2 times more huggable.
Because the shotgun doesn't randomly go off?
Yeah, right. I hope not. But this is a one-time thing. Once they
That's crazy
sell
having
out,
shotguns
they're
in the
gone.
leg.
So hurry up. I said hurry up, Wiz.
Okay, I'll get one. Was going to anyway. The quality is immaculate.
Anyway, Doom Guy. Oh, he's so freaking cool. He scrounged up a slew of weapons from who knows where and got down to some good old-fashioned running and gunning.
How old are these
Rifles,
games?
shotguns, flamethrowers, plasma guns, rocket launchers, chainsaws, and a frankly terrifying looking grappling hook.
The Unmaker is a celestial super gun,
Unmaker?
shooting beams of light that take down demons in one shot.
Only rivaled by the incredible feat of technology that is the BFG 9000.
Don't sugarcoat it, Wiz. That's the big fucking gun. A single plasma shot from this beauty can annihilate everything in front of Doom Guy instantly. It's like
Goodness
a handheld
gracious.
mini atom bomb launcher. It's also the power source for the BFG 10,000, a massive weapons platform that blasted a hole through Mars. And
So it sounds like to me they just went straight into his artillery, but I still want to know something about the guy. You know what I'm saying? But maybe this series wasn't meant to sit there and have a bunch of lore or like no giant explanation, because I thought they was gonna go into detail like basically where this guy came from. Why is he killing a bunch of demons? I mean, I don't think you need a reason to kill demons, but maybe it's just that's the whole premise of the game. It's just run around with as big as freaking guns as you can freaking find and kill as many demons as you can. That's what it sounds like to me. He's just a giant guy with a bunch of big guns and just kills as many demons as he can, which doesn't sound, I guess, have a bunch of background or nothing like that, which you don't really need. But, you know, it's still cool. It's still cool. I don't mind just sitting there just picking up a guy. Don't have to think about any lore or background and just killing a bunch of demons. It sounds cool to me.
And so, Doom Guy discovered his life's mission to kill every demon ever. No, really, he is absolutely obsessed with slaughtering demons, like an addict.
Sound like hate monger,
And look at him
but
go!
with demons.
Oh yeah, that's addictive. He killed demons on Phobos. He killed demons on Deimos. He killed demons on Earth. He even killed demons in hell.
The sheer scale of
What the
demonic
hell?
violence changed him, breaking him down into a living weapon.
Good thing he got some time to himself to grind some rails, chill with Isabel, and visit the faraway world of Argent de
Isabel?
Nerve. Well, for all of about 10 seconds before he was thrown into a coliseum. Naturally, he was the best fighter there. He even joined and trained with the Night Sentinels, an elite fighting force.
And then hell showed up on that planet too.
Man, my guy really can't catch a break, can he?
While most people would be terrified of demons showing up to murder them, something had shifted. Doom Guy wasn't scared of the demons. The demons were scared of him. Hellwalker, they called him. The Beast,
Jeez.
the Unchained Predator. But his time with the
The Unchained Predator sounds crazy, bro. I don't know how that sounds. That could either sound like the most badass name in history, or you need to be on a list somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That could either go one or two ways, but ain't gonna lie, I'm going towards the side of like, yeah, like that sounds badass. You know what I'm saying? Because that sounds crazy. So like I was saying with Master Chief, that the aliens were so scared of him, they probably have biblical writings about how bad he's done their nations and their different lineages and stuff like that. But imagine the demons having fear of you. You want to know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Dean and Sam and their relationship with the demons in their world. The demons were just terrified of this set of brothers. But imagine those set of brothers just being one man and then tearing through hell and different planets of where these damn demons are like residing and stuff like that. That's crazy. Doomslayer might just actually be that guy. I told you I have him winning. From the pure fact, I didn't know about basically all the stuff he has, but I've always heard that basically he takes out like basically Lucifer himself and like unnatural dimension shifting beings. So off of that alone, I thought Doom was going to win, but it's sounding crazy, bro. His lore is sounding freaking crazy as little as we getting.
The Night Sentinels solidified a new moniker, one that would strike terror throughout the Dark Realm, Doom Slayer.
Making demons scared
Imagine
of you.
being those demons, excited to invade a whole new world far away from that helmeted freak who killed you last time, just to stumble onto him all over again. I'd be
Jesus.
scared too. The Slayer is like a fusion dance of Jason Voorhees and the goddamn Terminator. He's
That's
always
fire.
coming up with new ways to kill demons, but my fave is the blazing sword called the Crucible.
The Crucible is powered by Argent energy, sort of like a fuel for hell. Completely
Jesus.
charged, it can power all of Earth for up to 8 months. Granted, much of Earth had been decimated at that point, but it's future technology, so it probably evens out. By taking the average annual consumption of Earth and narrowing it down to 2/3, given the 8 months time, thereby multiplying it by 0.666, how fitting, we can conclude that the Crucible's full charge outputs over 53 quadrillion joules of energy, giving an
Goodness
output of
gracious.
approximately 157 trillion kilowatt hours.
What is a man running around with a sword that powerful for? For what purpose other than just slaying as many demons as you could possibly find? There's no other purpose. None at all. Like, why are you running around with something that's just satanic in your arsenal, bro? I don't know. His arsenal just sounds crazy. I think Master Chief's arsenal is more high tech or advanced, but I think his is just so cartoonishly just powerful. He's going to take the dub, man.
Yeah, big number. That's nice. But the Slayer just uses the Crucible to blow shit up. Even without
Easy.
it, he can fight specters, which are totally invisible to most people. He's strong enough to knock around these enormous steel blocks like nothing, and can even take down Titans with his bare hands. Titans that can be 1,000 feet tall. Is this guy
You wanna
even
talk
human?
about-
Those on Earth might not think so. He's not just a hero of the people, some believe he's more.
Like a religion. Like a god.
Well, hang on. We know he's human because we know his ancestry. Doomguy is the great-grandson of BJ Blazkowicz from the Wolfenstein games, which means Doomguy's father is the one and only Commander Keen.
I don't
Who the heck is
know.
that?
That just makes him even more mysterious.
Regardless, the Slayer has plenty of
So we know his grandfather and his father, but we don't know who this dude is. That don't make no sense to me, man.
upgrades, power-ups, and rune enhancements that make him seem superhuman, like speeding up his perception of time, turning partially invisible, or even becoming completely invulnerable for 30 seconds. But don't get it wrong, the Slayer is not invincible. While his rage makes him an unstoppable force of fury, it consumes him. He's less a precise weapon and more like setting loose a bull in a china shop, if the bull was also strapped to 8 swinging wrecking balls and a rocket-powered steamroller.
The Praetor suit may be an ancient relic, but it's also the most advanced set of armor in the universe and totally indestructible. Oh, and Assassin's Creed guy wishes he had a wrist knife as epic as the Doom Blade.
Back in his Doomguy days, he relied on mega armor that could half all damage. Now, his Praetor suit can withstand Argent Plasma, the same energy that powers the Crucible. He can even tank actual meteors.
Or he'll just dodge the meteors, because he's fast enough to outrun rockets from a rocket launcher.
He also has some help in the form of Vega, an AI he found overseeing mining operations on Mars. While Vega was not originally designed for combat scenarios, it is proficient in hacking and technical know-how. Vega can even create portals to alternate dimensions, including Hell itself.
It's like pizza delivery, but for demons. Of course, that just makes it easier for Doomslayer to chainsaw them all in half.
And Tom
He sounds like he's Kratos literally mixed with Dante's Inferno. Like that's what I'm getting right now. He's to be compared to Kratos, a dude, literal god himself, bro. He's the god of war. You know what I'm saying? That's a great accomplishment right there, or a great like comparison.
Time works differently in Hell. The Slayer may technically be human, but his rage evolved him, turning him into something more.
And then he was literally blessed with immortality. Yeah, he can
What?
still technically die, but he no longer ages. So he's been killing demons for dozens, no hundreds, no thousands of
How?
years.
However, it turns out the Slayer was all part of a grander story, for Vega was actually the remnant of an ancient god.
God is an AI? Okay, the inevitable robot takeover is gonna go way harder than I thought.
And Vega's ultimate enemy was the Dark Lord of Hell. He has many names.
Satan
Davos,
himself.
Satan, the devil, the true first being who created all of existence.
But he's the master of all demons, the most demon-y demon of demons. And we all know what the Slayer does to demons. Say it with me now. Rip and tear! Oh, yeah!
Of course, he's
Wait,
tore him apart.
why does the devil look like the Doomslayer?
Oh, I think he wanted to take a form known for pure destruction. You see, Doom is in many ways a surreal postmodern story that is up to the player's interpretation.
Right.
Also, killing evil wannabe Doom guy in a mech suit from hell is just badass.
The Doomslayer had fulfilled his purpose. He'd slain the Dark Lord, decimated demonkind, and trapped whatever scraps remained behind the closed gates of hell. And so, like an ancient weapon of prophecy, the Slayer was sealed away, ready to awaken at humanity's call when the fires open again.
What the heck? So he's just like a giant weapon that they just threw away. So like there's no other purpose. Like it's the same thing I said about Master Chief. It's like once he's probably been such a war bond weapon of mass destruction for so long. There's nothing human about him no more. It's just he has one purpose, and that's one purpose only, to sit there and destroy and kill as many as he can. So yeah, once there's like peace or a garden, you can't put that warrior in that garden, bro. Like, you just can't. Like, he's just looking for more and more war, more and more destruction, more and more war. And he just has nothing else that he can just possibly do besides going and looking for more conflict. So, yeah, I guess the most logical approach is to sit there and just seal him up until you need him again. But it just seems so inhumane. But a dude that's been fighting and killing demons for 1,000 years, is he even human? You know what I'm saying?
All hail the Slayer,
And the immortal.
Destroyer. He is more than a man. He is Doom.
All right, the combatants are set.
That's
We've run the
crazy.
data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle.
Who's going to win this, man? I told y'all.
I'm not detecting enemy.
All right, one more thing, one more time. Who do y'all got winning? I want Master Chief to win because he's my favorite character. But I think realistically, Doomslayer is going to win. Let me know right now who y'all think is going to win this fight.
Forces. Perhaps they left?
You tell me.
You sure demand a lot from a girl. Wait. Around the corner. Be ready.
Enemy located.
God
That will
damn.
likely be necessary.
Look at that turn on him.
Well, isn't he astute?
He probably doesn't even talk. He just know fades.
Alert. Portal detected.
Who brings a chainsaw to a gunfight?
Doom does himself. Doom's the only dude to sit there and do something as crazy as that. Doom. But I'm saying, I don't know. It looks like Doom stuff is way more primitive than Master Chief and just literally just, I don't know. It just doesn't look as high tech. But I'm telling you, I feel as though his stuff is just so omnipotent or cartoonishly powerful regardless. It's just made for literally getting the job done. There's no backstory. There's no high-tech advanced like giant guild upgrading and technological advance. No, it's literally just him with Satan Hellfire and just throwing it into a chainsaw and just throwing it at you. That's why, I don't know. And then look how freaking huge he looks. Why is his biceps so freaking huge? I thought Master Chief was like freaking 7'2", 300 pounds. Why does this dude look more gainier than my boy? But the animation looks absolutely fire though. I love the animation. I was so hoping they did a 3D animation. They pulling out them doohickeys. Man, this looks crazy. This looks crazy. He's about to throw him in hell. This is literally a battle between like two super soldiers that's going to figure out who can break through whose armor first. That's literally like this what this whole battle is going to be. Like whose armor or artillery can finally cut through the other person. It's not even going to end with an impalement. It has to end with someone getting decapitated or cut in half, which is freaking crazy. Like whose armor who's actually going to get through the others right now? I'm really confused, or really, I don't know, man. But Doom just looks like he's pressing my boy Master Chief. He just seems like a...
You are surrounded.
That'd be a crazy two-player game right there. Playing as Doom and Master Chief fighting like demons. That's fire. I have full confidence that if you switch them, that Master Chief can do the same thing.
I'll see what I can do about that annoying AI.
Do it. I'll finish this fight. I can no longer detect the enemy. Systems complete.
I don't think it matters though. Like Doom is just a unit regardless. He's just fighting a giant berserker. That's all he's fighting right now. It's just he's not stopping. He's so relentless. That looked like a freaking DBZ Clash right there.
Chief, still with me?
Gosh. Oh, not the sword. Oh, no. Not the sword. Oh. Man, I had a feeling it was going to be that freaking sword, man. I knew it. Something told me it was going to be that sword. When they told me that basically he had like the human century, the power of 1,000 exploding Earths or suns, and like the freaking sword itself, I knew that was going to be the deciding factor between this fight. I just knew it. As soon as we saw it in the prequel, I was like, fudge. That thing is going to be what cuts off my boy's like whole torso in half. And I knew this battle was going to be about who could basically get through the other person's armors first. And I just knew it. I just knew it. Like Doom stuff is just too, it seems way more primitive than Master Chief stuff. And Master Chief just carries himself as more of like a tactician and someone that has a lot more technology on his side. But just Doom just seems just more like a Kratos overwhelming berserker force that like you just can't survive. You just can't survive against something that just keeps swinging and just keeps swinging and swinging and swinging and just does not stop. And it just his stuff or artillery just get stronger and stronger as they keep going. And like they said in the video itself, he literally killed Satan. Like, I don't know how you can sit there and top that, Chief. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chief has done a lot of stuff, but like him being able to kill biblical beings like that, and then like it just didn't make sense. And then he was doing it for thousands of years. Yeah, I already knew it was up for my boy Master Chief, but fudge, I knew it. Let me know who y'all thought was gonna win, bro. And like, was y'all disappointed? Do y'all have like some conflicts of Doomslayer beating Master Chief? Because you know Death Battle be sitting there having some trash takes. I ain't even gonna cap to y'all, but. Dang, man, my boy Chief is done. Dang, I knew it was gonna happen. Oh, he put him on the pike. Yeah.
And lo, our avenging angel has triumphed, for he is Doom. Amen.
There's a lot going on here, so let's break this down, starting with physical stats. Being a genetically enhanced super soldier, you'd probably expect the Master Chief to take the edge here.
Wrong! Chief can outrun a cheetah moving 66 miles per hour. The Slayer can outrun a rocket zooming almost 8 times faster.
Master Chief can flip the 200-ton elephant platform. The Slayer can fling around these massive steel cubes, which each measure to over 400 tons.
He can take down titans with his bare hands, so it adds up. If this came down to a fist fight, he'd just punch Chief's head off.
Stats may go to the Doomslayer, but Master Chief has one trick the Slayer can't beat: his AI.
The AI.
Yeah, Vega may be God repackaged as Siri, but Cortana is clearly the more dangerous computer pal.
Cortana was designed for combat encounters and battle planning. Vega,
Which I said, I think the technology-wise, that Master Chief had just better technology, AI, like just gadgets and all that stuff. But I just think when it just comes to overwhelming force, like Doom just was not being contested. Like he was just something that was just like we said, like freaking biblical. Like you know what I'm saying? Like Sam and Dean will probably just be right next to this dude fighting, like going through hell with like matches and like, you know what I'm saying? It just didn't make no sense. It was no contest.
oversaw a mining facility. Granted, Vega's nothing to laugh at, but Cortana's kind of famous for hacking ancient, all-knowing technology on multiple occasions. And even if you want to argue Chief should have the weapon instead, she's still a copy of Cortana.
And when it comes to experience, Chief likely has more consistent training. Becoming a super soldier and one-man army is basically all he did since he was a child.
The Slayer may seem like a rampaging bull consumed by rage, and he is, but he was also a Marine and trained with the Night Sentinels.
And since time in hell gets wacky, he fought demons non-stop for thousands of years.
Given the sheer variety of enemies, battles, and wars Master Chief has experienced, it's a tough call, but we think fighting demons for so long tips the scale to the Slayer.
Not that it matters much, because we're on to the last and best category, arsenals. From weapons to power-ups, both Chief and the Slayer had a ton of stuff they could bring into the battle.
Both had means to turn invisible or shield themselves from damage. Both had suits that could withstand extreme heat and intense hits.
Freaking sword,
and both had so many weapons.
Technically, Master Chief had a greater variety of weaponry, but when it comes to sheer destructive power, the Slayer had a beat. The Unmaker can match the Spartan Laser's light speed without having to worry about charging up, and nothing on Chief's belt can match the raw power of the BFG.
Both Master Chief did use a hard light shield to survive a point-blank 30 megaton bomb. However, Cortana was siphoning power from the Forerunner ship they were on to make that shield, so it was a very specific circumstance not easily replicated. And it's clear that without the shield, he would have been obliterated.
Even if he could replicate it, Doomguy had the weaponry to break through. Take the Crucible.
Remember, the Crucible holds power equivalent to 157 trillion kilowatt hours, which directly converts to 90 gigatons of TNT. Even if you divided that power between the Crucible's 3 charges, a single swing from that sword is, at minimum, 1,000 times more powerful than that nuke. The Slayer gets the final nail in Arsenal, as he just had the better odds of actually taking the Chief down.
As much as Chief tried to master the situation, he was doomed. Slay, King!
The winner is the...
Shayla, my Shayla. I knew it, though. I knew it. And congratulations, Doomslayer fans. We know. We already knew. And I told you I'm a Halo fan, but I already knew. I knew it. I knew it too, bro. Like, my boy Chief had no chance. He had no chance. He was going to get slayed regardless, bro. Period. You know what I'm saying? I knew it. I knew it. Point blank period. He was going to get killed. But, hey, you know what? I think this is one of the ones that, even though me being a little biased, I think that Death Battle got very, very correct. But I still have beef with Bardock versus Omni-Man. I still think that was absolutely just rage bait. But, you know, this is one of the ones, one of the rare ones that y'all guys got right. So clap it up. I clap it up for Death Battle. And yeah, congratulations, Doomslayer fans. You won. I'm sorry. Y'all won. Y'all won. But all right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Y'all new, y'all. And I'm out, y'all.